Hey, everybody. Listen, this is Mother Teresa coming to you with another video on my video challenge, the 30-day challenge by DoDash. And I just want you all to know that I'm sticking to it. I'm hanging in there. I'm doing my best to create these videos, being consistent, and creating the videos to share with you all. And I hope everybody's had a great day on today. Today has been a great day for me as I am embarking upon another adventure. I share with you all, and I'm going to be working while I'm talking to you all. So y'all just come along with me as I do a little bit of work. I share with you all that I had another business as a independent travel agent. And so that's what I've been working on today. I had my first, I'm not going to say, my first business breakfast, and along with some of my new reps. And I'm going to just tell you all, family means everything. And so why not start with your family, getting them into business with you, to go along with you and explore the opportunities together. And so I had my first business breakfast with my two new representatives. And so I'm just going to tell you all, I am looking forward to a lot of great things happening in the travel business as we build, just like the YouTube business, and it is definitely a business, just like me building my YouTube business out and building my channel and trying to do all of those great things that it takes for this to be successful. This new venture that I have embarked upon, it's going to be the same thing. So I challenge everyone, or each of you all, if you're starting a new business, make sure you designate enough time to get it up and running. You know, businesses are can be very overwhelming. A lot of times you are having to learn a lot of new things, especially if it's something outside of your comfort zone. Although we love to travel and we love to do a lot of just kind of going here and there, you know, with the family, and now more so with my husband, having to now take this on as a business, it means something totally different, because typically I was just going for the fun of it, and still I will be doing it for the fun of it. But now that I am making it a business, it takes a little bit more effort, because I want to make sure that I am doing what I can, not only for me, but to bring along others and share the opportunity of how being a travel agent can be a very lucrative business, part-time or full-time. It's at whatever that you want to make of it. And again, as I am nearing retirement, I am definitely looking at other avenues and other things that I can do to supplement my retirement income. So as not a new business owner, because my husband and I have had several businesses down through the years, but as a new to this business, I am trying to learn as much as I can. And in saying that, it's definitely a great learning curve, trying to figure out all the ins and outs and what I should be doing, what I should be saying. How do I get people to um, come alongside me to enjoy the opportunity, that it may be a blessing for them, their families as well? Because one of the things about it is that in this business, not only will I enjoy the benefits of being able to travel and earn a good monies off of that, but then I can also explain it to other people and say, hey, you can do the same thing that I'm doing, and it can be a very profitable business for you while you're enjoying traveling and while you're enjoying doing those things. So, again, like I said, I am so excited about this opportunity. But again, learning the steps, learning all of those things. Just like I said, learning YouTube. Listen, what I am learning is that there are a lot of hacks, there are a lot of tips, there are a lot of strategies that you definitely have to put into place if you are trying to be successful in this. And one of the things that we do know is that you've got to be consistent. You've got to post every day. And so, in posting every day, what do you post? Well, you get on here like me, and as you're working, you turn the camera on. Now, I have been busy quite most of the day, visiting with my daughter and spending some time with my children and my grandchildren. So I've been away from my house pretty much all day long. I was off from my regular job. We have I guess it's called a winter break. But anyway, just being off from my regular job gave me an opportunity to try to do some other things for my new adventure, which is exciting, but also just trying to make sure that everybody is on task. So, how did you spend your day today? Excuse me. How did you spend your day today? I hope that you had a great time on today, being able to spend God's day, which every day is God's day. But on this Thursday, how were you blessed on today? What moves that you make? Are you planning for something different in your life? And I also want to just speak to the people that I shared a little bit about on yesterday. For the ones that are sitting at home and you're trying to figure out what you need to do in order to jumpstart your business, to get your business going, especially if it's the YouTube business, it's the first thing you need to do is turn on the camera. Okay. Push that button, the red button on your camera. Well, it's red as it's recording, but push the button on your camera and just start talking. Okay. So as you are talking, as you are sharing the different things, guess what? People will listen. People are interested. People are interested in your day to day life. Let me just tell you, sometimes I watch videos on YouTube, and I shared this yesterday. Sometimes I watch videos on YouTube and I am just amazed at the things that I see. I really am. Now, I am very careful about certain types of videos that I watch because I don't want certain things to, I would say get in my spirit. But I love being able to watch videos like It's All About God, IAG Forms. And so in resurrection farms, a ranch, Resurrection Ranch, where it's those two channels are connected. But basically, it's just about a family, a young family who is living out on their farm, living out on a partial of land, and they are building it up. And they are taking us along the journey. The mom, uh, Megan, she homeschools her boys, and Tim is the dad. He gets out there and he does some of all of these things. And Tim's mother, Lily, she is in her mobile home, and it's her mobile home is called Amazing Grace, and it's really good, wholesome, feel good YouTube. I almost said a movie, but that's what it feels like. It feels like a almost like a reality series, but it's good and wholesome. And those are the types of things that I like to watch. And so that may not be what you like to watch. You may like to watch other things, and that's okay. What I'm saying is there is space on YouTube for everybody. I am trying to convince my daughters to really get their YouTube channels back up and going. My 9-year-old grandson, he wants to be a YouTuber. I would love to see him doing this because I think he would be great at it. We gave him the camera when we were together a couple of weekends ago, and I just said, "Go, Chase, just go and do what you do." And he did an amazing job for a 9-year-old. He held his own. He talked to the camera. He did what he needed to do. And of course, I had to edit some and give him some directions about certain things. But for the most part of it, he was able to do what he needed to do. And that is great. So, for those of you all who are waiting for your clue or the cue to start your YouTube channel, listen, now is the time. Now is the time to get it up and going. Another one that I watch, Silver and Solo. I think that's the one that is just kind of have just blown up. My other friend that now I'm subscribed to, her channel is her name is Gwen, but Gwen is a 63-year-old uh, YouTuber who is just knocking it out of the park. And so many others of you all that are just knocking it out of the park. And a lot of them they're new to this. This is not something that they have been doing for a long length of time. But I'm telling you, just turning on the camera, just being natural, being who you are, and just talking. Now, again, like I said, yeah, you got to do some prep work. At least I feel like I have to, to talk about certain things. But then there are other times that I just push the button and I just say, "Hey, just come along with me. I'm going to be working in my office, and I'm going to, I am working to on different things. And let me just turn the camera on. Let me just talk to you all a little bit about 15-20 minutes of my evening." Of course, it is almost 10 o'clock, so this video is late. But again, like I said, I was busy today. So I'm a little bit later, or actually, I do a lot of things kind of late in the evening. So this will be another late video, but at least I was able to get it done. And not only get it done, but also drop a few tips and strategies in my video to kind of help the new people, and also just kind of give you some everyday practical tips for daily living. I'm still talking about how do I find my niche. I always get a little bit mixed up on that word, you all. But what is it that you want to hear? What are the things that you would like to hear me talk about? Because again, I can talk about a lot of different things, but I'm trying to be consistent. I can talk about this natural uh lock journey that I have embarked upon since the day after Thanksgiving. And you all, the one thing that I wish that I would have done is started this 10 or 20 years ago, because yeah, I done got way off topic, but that's okay. I wish I would have started this 10 or 20 years ago. I go back tomorrow, supposedly to get a retwist, but I can talk about my lock journey and how I am loving it. And then also, you know, not only am I loving it, but then also the reason why I took so long to start it, because as a professional, there are some things that we have to consider as women of color, is how accepting will our places of employment be when our hair looks a certain way. Y'all, that's a loaded topic that I will talk about one day. But yeah, those are some other things that I would like to have a conversation about, maybe definitely at another time. But listen, everybody, I hope you all have a great day. And for those of you all that are still contemplating, go ahead and get started. Go ahead and get started and let us watch you shine. Because I'm going to tell you all, there are some things that you all are afraid to get started and talk about. But those are the things that people are waiting for. They're waiting for your story. Listen, we all have stories to tell. Some of our stories are quite different from other people, and then some of our stories are so very similar that it's unique because it's your story, but it's also part of our story. I was looking at something the other day, no, earlier today, and it's because it is the month of February. It is Black History Month. And I was sharing with you all about my grandparents on yesterday. But I was also reading something on Facebook, and they talked about the people sweeping their yards. And let me tell you all, I can remember my grandmother used to sweep her yard. Now, there was no grass in this area that she was sweeping, but she would often sweep her yard. And I thought that was so strange that they would sweep the yard. But not only would she sweep it, but she would have us to sweep it as well. But we would sweep that yard, and it was just, it was, it was as a kid, I wondered why. But now I understand a little bit more about why they were sweeping the yard. But and it was just kind of an extension of their home. And especially if they were going to have company, they would sweep the yard. And then of course after the company would leave, they would sweep that yard as well. So different things like that. Everybody has a story. Again, your story may be different than mine, or we may have a lot of similarities. Who knows? But guess what? I won't know if you don't push the button and record your video. So I'm going to encourage you one more time. Get started. Just go ahead and do it. I know it may seem scary right now, but go ahead and get started. We cannot wait to see what you have to say. So, all right, everybody, I think that's enough for tonight. I need to get back on to what I'm doing because really it's really my bedtime, and I just want to take a few more minutes to kind of work on some things. But I will see you all on tomorrow. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.